Thanks for being here on Good Day State Line. We met Dori earlier in the show, and now she's back with our Good Day State Line pumpkin. Hi, Dori.
Hi, how are you?
So good. I'm so excited to kick off Halloween with you today. So tell me a little bit about yourself, and you can keep working on the pumpkin while you tell me about your pumpkin carving.
Well, basically, I had started pumpkin carving about 22 years ago. My brother used to carve pumpkins, fish, fly kites, things like that. So my oldest daughter's 22, and when she was born, I figured I would do the same things with her.
Fun.
So I did that, and I was bartending, and I took a pumpkin there. And everybody started wanting it. So it was kind of a joke at first, and that was the first time that I did Lake Geneva Oktoberfest. So this will be my 22nd season carving pumpkins down there. So that's kind of how it started, and now that's what I do.
I am really bad at carving pumpkins, so you amaze me at your ability to not only carve a pumpkin, but like carve a logo into the pumpkin. That's incredible. We do have some photos, I think, of some of your previous work that we're going to share with everybody. Oh, yes, I remember that pumpkin. I think we had that over at the bra auction a few years ago. Yes. So you did that. I think you did that in the studio as well. That looks pretty good. Those are beautiful as well. Like, that's the thing, too. Like, most people carve a pumpkin just to be like, oh, I did it. No. You're like, look at how talented I am. What is that one of?
It's actually a newspaper boy calling out. It was a business logo for a hot dog stand. That was his dad's original logo. So
do you do a lot of logos?
I do. That's what I kind of specialize in. Everything is freehand, no stencils. So that's what takes a little bit longer drawing than carving.
When they get married on Halloween, they need a wedding pumpkin, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So we wanted to have you on here, obviously, because it's just so cool and a great way to kick off Halloween. When is too early to carve your pumpkin for Halloween? Like, if this was going to be for actual Halloween, we're a little early, right?
I would say a couple weeks.
Okay, a couple weeks.
I've got some pumpkin care tips. You can dip it in water, you can spray Listerine on it, put Vaseline or petroleum jelly, kind of for some longevity, or just a Rust-Oleum 2-time spray, just kind of douse it down. But really just a couple weeks before. I know people like to do it, just before or a long time before, but probably a good 10 days.
Okay, 10 days would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gave you our logo. And you managed to match it pretty good. I can see it over here. How I try to write it on a piece of paper, and it doesn't look as good as you have it on the pumpkin here. And now you're adding a ghost to the top of it.
Yes.
You obviously still have to do the messy things when you do this. It's not just like an outside of the pumpkin carving.
No, it's not. Sometimes I do just the outside for some people, but gutting it is the fun part. Some people don't like to do it. I'll gut it all day long. It doesn't matter. But yeah, we're gonna carve from the bottom.
Okay.
Because a lot of the nutrients stay in the stem, and that's what kind of keeps it longer.
So if you cut, you kill the stem, then that's how it's going to die sooner.
Yeah, so a lot of people, when they do kind of cut the top off, it sinks in, and
that
so
makes sense.
Gut it from the bottom, definitely.
Got it from the bottom. When I was in college, I paid my roommate $1 to throw away our disgusting pumpkin. Because we let it sit too long. I don't know why she took the $1, but I was just thinking about that. I'm like, that's why I always need to know how long is too long, because I don't think Allison is going to come over here and throw it out for $1.
Sorry. And I procrastinate too, and it's funny because I know the pumpkin is starting to get rot, and then it's like I walk away, I do other things, and then finally when it starts to mush in, you're like, oh my God, I totally need to get rid of this, but yeah.
Okay, so
I'm just throwing the
we
ghost
got you.
in here.
Yeah, you're carving the ghost, and then after that, we'll be gutting it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the last step we have on this one, right?
Yep, because I kind of started it.
Yes.
So
you got
we
it
could
going
kind of do
earlier.
the goods here.
Okay.
I just left these 2 pieces.
So do you always have orange and black hair?
Not always. Usually the middle of August, because I start doing little fun stuff, but I start painting the pumpkins at the end of August.
Okay.
So.
I like it. I just didn't know if it was an all year long thing. I love the theme look here.
It's kind of juxtaposition a lot, but I was just going to grab one.
Yeah, you got a whole slew of pumpkin carving tools, more than you get at the store for in the $5.
Yes, and if it comes out of my kitchen drawer, it does not go back in. It goes in my toolbox.
The pumpkin toolbox. How long does it take you start to finish usually to do a pumpkin?
Oh gosh, I can do a pumpkin, in a half hour to an hour, but the longest pumpkin I ever did took 30 hours.
Oh my gosh.
So a good average is 10 10-ish hours. Drawing it sometimes takes the longest.
Sure.
It's not carving it, but all right, we're ready to gut
Okay,
this
can we
puppy
spin
out.
this? Okay, so check this out. Dori's incredible. Like I said, I can't even do that with a Sharpie on a piece of paper, but you managed to do a pretty great job on a pumpkin. And now we're gonna gut.
Yep, and the fun part is it looks good, but it's gonna look completely different like when we light it up.
All right, let's
So,
go.
all right. Like I said, we're gonna cut from the bottom.
Duh,
Yep.
you mentioned that. It's okay, we have a team that will help us clean this up if you want.
So you just cut out the bottom because you don't need it, and even if we're gonna plug a light into it so it's brighter, but if you have your candles or what people normally light them with, it'll keep it further away because it's like on the bottom, so
Okay.
you'll have more time, or more space, I should say.
All right, so you're
This is
gutting
the
the
fun
pumpkin
part,
here.
yeah. So we're gonna get these goops out. You wanna pull any of this out
Sure,
here?
yeah, why not? That's what I'm here for, right? This is disgusting. I mean, take it from me.
And shame on me, I should probably like save the pumpkin seeds, but I carve so many pumpkins
What are you
that
gonna do with all
sometimes
that?
the seeds just end
Well,
up
then
going in
don't
the
you have to
garbage.
like clean them out, like, and get the grossness
Sometimes, but no,
off?
I don't. I just kind of get the thick stuff off, but I keep all the goop on there and cook it, bake it.
Feels
You get
so-
kind of crispy bits.
So earthy right now. All right, so what else do we got to do in here?
I'm gonna actually take one of my other tools and I'm gonna scrape it a
All
little
right.
bit better, so
You
when
scrape.
we light it, there's a little bit more refraction there.
And now everything smells like Halloween in here.
Pumpkins, yes.
It's one of those times I wish I could share the smell with you. No, it doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell like rotting pumpkin. It just smells like pumpkin.
Yeah, it's just potent like a fresh
So you
pumpkin.
should pull it out first and then scrape it out and
Yeah,
clean
pull
it up.
all these goods out, and honestly, because the rind is thick, when the light lights, I've done sunsets and stuff. You can get a different depth of scraping the inside,
Okay.
but we need to scrape it so you can kind of see it.
You can see the lights.
Yeah.
That looks like an orange peel.
Yeah,
I've
This is
never
actually a
seen
wood
anybody
carving
do
tool.
this before. Okay.
So this is it's really sharp on both sides. You can just kind of go real fast. The other one that I use is a culinary tool. I do some culinary decor as well.
Well, duh. If you have this skill, you might as well do it. If you ever want
Making a
to
big
see
mess here.
other pumpkins that Dori has done, you can always find her on Facebook, Studio Dori Pumpkin Wild and Pumpkin Passions, and StudioDori.com.
Yeah.
I remembered your name when we had you at ZOK, and I was like, I need to get that pumpkin lady because we got to see her do this on TV.
Yeah, I think last year I did the semi.
Yeah.
I did the semi.
Okay, so
All
once
right,
it's
we-
gutted, then we just put the light in.
Yep. I gotta make sure that it's thin enough. I think we should be good.
Yeah, looks like we're pretty good. Okay, I'll move this out of the way, and we got the light underneath. I gotta plug it in, right? Oh, see you guys in a sec.
I should have, I think it's scraped enough.
All right, I brought the light. So where do I put it? Just underneath?
Yep, we're gonna go underneath. And hopefully, we turn the lights on. Can you see it?
We're looking. I see the pumpkin. I think it looks great. It's
Is it scraped
orange.
enough?
All right, thank you so much, Dori. It looks amazing. Before we take a quick break, let's see what's going on around town.